particular word that you read somewhere. That is
Right,
the
right.
advantage of reading from the context.
True. And
So,
it,
yeah,
you have to change it in different situation. It should be
correct,
adaptive,
correct.
right? So I also just go through the article or go through some pages of the books. I don't cram vocabularies. I just go through, and
Mhm.
naturally, like some of the things would be registered in your mind. It's just that.
That's why narrow reading
Mm.
technique is always the best thing to do. You
Hmm.
know narrow reading, right? What it is?
To understand the context.
No, narrow
Mm-hmm.
reading is to focus on one single topic on on a particular area of interest. For
Mm-hmm.
example, I'm I'm a cricket fan. Okay, cricket
Mm-hmm.
sport. I love sport. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
cricket fan. So I will read articles related only to cricket.
Cricket.
So what really will happen?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be familiarized with the words related to cricket.
Hmm.
So your vocabulary will improve a lot. You will
Mm-hmm.
understand why it's being used there. So
Hmm.
you'll be easily able to relate that particular word to some other context also.
Right.
Instead of deep diving into so many things, try to
Mm-hmm.
put your focus only on picking one single topic, one
Mm-hmm.
single niche,
Mm-hmm.
focus on that particular area. You start
Mm-hmm.
reading the articles related
Mm-hmm.
to that, you will see the
Hmm.
magic. That's how
This
I
is
used to,
interesting.
yeah, that's how I usually used to do. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
used to learn my thing.
Right. We all know these techniques, but we always need someone to remind that, like, this is also a thing
Of
you
course,
need to do.
guidance is always important. That's why
Hmm.
that is the reason I specifically told when you want to learn something new, open your beginner's mindset.
Hmm. Right,
Okay,
right, right.
something you need to start off something with the mindset of like, okay, I'm going to get something out of this. That
Mm-hmm.
is how you learn things.
True, true, true. Very true. And I can see that you are very fluent at this language in terms of communication as well. So, how much time did you take to be this fluent?
Oh, actually, I didn't take this language as part of a learning at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long story, but I want to
Mm-hmm.
put it in a nutshell. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching cricket in 1989,
Mm-hmm.
November to be precise. That's
Mm-hmm.
when India's sensation Tendulkar made his international debut against Pakistan.
Mm-hmm.
So from then, like I said, I followed diligently reading cricket-related articles in dailies like Hindu and newspaper, Hindu and
Mm-hmm.
Indian Express.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, the words in vocabulary in Hindu is pretty hard, really hard to understand. But in
Mm-hmm.
Indian Express, you can easily make out simple terms. So, reading these two dailies together really helped me to develop my vocabulary and find the difference. And secondly, I did listen to cricket commentary a lot. I always focused on the accent, the stress and pause, the pronunciations, all these
Mm-hmm.
aspects I focus on, and
Mm-hmm.
the words they use, the vocabulary they use. I used to do, I think most of us do this. What I do, I just mute when the game is on, I just mute it. I will just start commentating on my own.
Mm-hmm.
I will just
Wow.
record it. I will
Uh-huh.
just record it and enjoy it. Even I started sharing these things to my friends. They too
Mm-hmm.
feel like one day you will become a commentator yourself.
Right, right.
I didn't take it as a compliment. Why I'm telling all
Mm-hmm.
these things?
Mm-hmm.
For the past 30 years, I just immersed myself in not as a learning curve, but I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed this as part of my passion
Mm-hmm.
for the past 30 years. Now
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to see confidently communicating with people. Slowly
Mm-hmm.
but surely, I came out of my comfort zone,
Mm-hmm.
started reading on other aspects as well.
Mm-hmm.
But primarily, since I started working in corporates, it really helped me to focus on leadership and management. So,
Mm-hmm.
right now, I'm reading a lot of books on leadership and management and more into self development, personality
Mm-hmm.
development related books.
Right, right,
Books
right.
really will help you share a lot of knowledge with people. I
Mm-hmm.
always carry two or
Mm-hmm.
three books in my bag every day. Even I
Mm-hmm.
am a kind of a mobile library. I used to lend people also. I mean, for free.
Mm-hmm.
They will check my bag whether is there any book. Kind of.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Even,
That's
in my life itself, I've seen my husband transforming into someone very intellectual just by reading books. Earlier
yeah.
than that, he was not sounding that intellectual, but after started reading books, then he is sounding really intellectual to me, and I am eager to listen to his thoughts.
That's
Very.
amazing, no?
Mm.
Actually, you are lucky. You are fortunate enough to have a hobby because to really, if you want to pursue your passion, you need a good support system
Mm-hmm.
in any form. If it happened to be your family member, you don't
Mm-hmm.
need to kind of wait to make it big, right? So that's why
Very
I'm
true.
saying you are really fortunate enough to have someone
Mm-hmm.
who have this like-minded approach.
Very true, very true. I am really fortunate about it. And
Yeah,
yes, like you spoke about your journey. So I want to know initially, like, were you able to understand each and every words those commentators were using or the things you were reading in those newspaper? Were you able to understand everything?
yeah. It was
Mm-hmm.
actually, to my surprise, it was in my blood, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
English was in my blood.
Mm-hmm. So that
Because
could be because you have studied in English medium school.
no, I studied
Mm-hmm.
in metric, but I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't say that my schooling really played any part in me getting this language to this far.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm not bad mouthing my school, but
Mm-hmm.
still, it's something else which helped me to come this far in terms of language learning. That's why I'm saying I won't say that I learned English.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hmm.
lived my
You
English
enjoy
life,
it.
of course.
Hmm.
See,
Great,
what
great.
passion, what do you mean by passion? Passion is something
Mm-hmm.
what you love to do all day and what you are good at, right?
Mm-hmm. Very true, very true.
When you
So
follow
now
your,
that
yeah, yeah,
you have provided a complete roadmap to those cricket fans, because now they can easily immerse into English language just by watching cricket, reading about cricket, and all that. So you have provided a good roadmap to them. They
of
would be
course.
happy.
Trust me, for the past
Mm-hmm.
few months, I started even looking for any freelancing job for cricket commentary. I'm ready to do even for no money at all because I want to
Mm-hmm.
explore myself. I want to see as a commentator
Mm-hmm.
internationally in at least next 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so kind of desperate to be there, but I know it's not not in our hands. But what we can,
Right,
at
right.
least we can aspire to be one, right?
Hmm. So you
It's
can
nothing.
start with your local area, and then somehow, if somebody would notice you, maybe.
You're right. You're right. Actually, you're right. But unfortunately, cricket is not kind of game followed here in my hometown. If
Okay.
cities like Chennai, I
Mm-hmm.
used to go almost every weekend. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
differently able, but
Mm-hmm.
still, I made it like a point to visit at least once in a month or to a
Mm-hmm.
stadium just to create that vibe in me to be a
Mm-hmm.
commentator.
Wow, that's good. You're living your life fully. That's a great
Yeah.
thing. Hmm.
See, at least
And
you
if
need. Correct. Yeah. Tell me.
yes, yes. Okay. Actually, if I talk about my passion, then I found it lately only. Like I found it that English is my passion, and I really enjoy it. So it took me a little time to realize this thing, and now I'm really living it, just
Yeah,
like you.
it's pretty much visible on your face
Hmm.
the moment you started
Hmm.
talking about passion.
Hmm.
I've seen few of your videos also where you always mentioned this particular language is your passion. That's why
Hmm.
you're living. You like me. Even I saw few videos. You're saying that you're living your dream, kind of.
I wouldn't say dream, but passion. Passion would be the right word, not dream. I don't dream much actually. I don't dream at all. I would say.
Okay.
And I even don't know like where I want to go. It's just I have a lot of responsibilities from for my kids and for my family. So with that, I'm following this, and that so I'm content with this. Like I'm able to follow something along with my responsibilities. So I'm content enough. But let's see what future brings for me, and I'm totally ready for it because I have that skills, right? So I'm
Correct.
totally ready for it. So I don't dream much. Let's see. what happens
No,
in future.
yeah, I would like to give extra marks to specifically to the homemakers who go that
Mm-hmm.
extra mile to
Mm-hmm.
learn something out of, after doing all the household chores
Mm-hmm.
and
Right.
taking, doing all the commitment to the fullest
Mm-hmm.
in the family. It's not all that easy. Sorry
Mm-hmm.
to